chit chat get ready with me. So I'm tired of my hair looking like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. First, I'm gonna blow dry my hair. I'm using this Dyson blow dryer. I'll link it in the description box. This blow dryer is that girl. So the good thing about short hair is that it literally takes like 5 seconds for it to dry. I'm gonna use TGIN Daily Cream Daily Moisturizer. It took me a little while to learn how to do my short hair just because I'm probably gonna use like that much. It took me a little while to learn how to do my short hair. It was definitely a learning curve. I've never had short hair and then let alone it blonde, and I've never had blonde hair, this type of blonde. Definitely a learning curve, but I figured it out. If I would have did a tutorial on this like say a couple weeks ago, y'all would have just been like, Jayla. It took me a little while, but I'm here now. So the reason why I didn't used to moisturize my hair at all, but I realized that like my hair was just so crunchy. Like it didn't lay, like it didn't have any, it just was real crunchy and I didn't like that. I was like, damn, why my hair feel like a helmet, bruh? Literally because there was no product in it. And I thought that I had to realize that I don't have foam wrap lotion hair. I need more than that. I need gel to go with my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of brush it out, like comb it out in the shape that I want it to be. I definitely think it's time for another haircut. So I hit it with the blow dryer just so it can kind of get like stiff again. I've never had blonde hair, y'all. This blonde hair shed just like a goddamn 613 wig. I ain't lying. This shit shed crazy. So I part my hair right here, only a little bit, you know, like not that deep. I like for this to come down like right here and then the rest of this to go back like that. Comb this out with the bigger side of this comb. It's the fro for me. I really be around here looking crazy. I'm really about to transform in this motherfucker. Y'all just wait. Comb that hoe out. Okay, so to do my hair, I'm gonna use Got to Be Glued. This is just the black one, and I use probably like 2 of these a week. Like this can last me maybe like 3 times doing my hair, maybe 3. So I go ahead and just separate this. I'm separating that and then pushing this over here. So friends, what's up guys? What's up with y'all? We probably can't do much talking through this one because I constantly use my blow dryer to flick this down, so we probably won't do much talking in this portion of the video. But the makeup, y'all know I got y'all. I don't want to have to keep stopping. See what I'm saying? How my hair is just getting long, so it's kind of like, so when I do my hair, I do this side, I push this side all the way forward like that, just like that, and then I come down and kind of swoop this. I'll tell you what, bro, learning how to style your shortcut is so difficult because you have to like learn your head shape. Like your head shape matters, bro, and that's crazy. Like you will really look funny. You'll be like, why don't I like this? Something's off. And it's like you didn't like do it to the shape of your head. You know what I'm saying? Like I know the cosmetologists feel me out there because Naya was telling me how when you cut people's hair, it's like specific to their head shape. And I never thought about that, but now, bro, I guess even like when you do like a ponytail or something, it's specific to your head shape too. But I definitely had to learn to do this hair to my actual head shape. So once I slick this down, kind of like a ponytail kind of, I go ahead and hit it with the blow dryer again. This is on hot. I really just be, you know what I'm saying, really going in with the Got to Be, because you got to do it in like layers. Like if you don't get it all the way down to like the scalp part, like that shit will lift up and it will look like, I don't know, not good. So now it's like generally like slick down. I move to this side right here in the front. I usually start like in the bottom and do it in like layers so I can get gel everywhere. And then I kind of smush the gel in there too because I need this bitch to lay, okay? That's how I lay my hair flat. Like that. More, well maybe not a little bit more. Smush that up in there. Okay, so I put a little bit more in here. And then, bro, learning how to style short hair is like, first of all, before you cut your hair and be impulsive, be like, can I do my hair? First of all, can you do your hair? Can you do short hair? Do you know how to do finger waves? This hair requires, you have to do this hair so much that it's like, if you can't do it, then short hair is going to inconvenience you if you don't have that lifestyle where you can go get your hair done every 4 days, you know? It's gonna inconvenience you, so you gotta learn how to do this shit yourself. For the blonde, I fuck with this way harder. I take this soft brush and I brush this whole down just like this. All right, so this is like the basis of how I like my hair. So now I just basically go through and add gel to these parts. This part right here is like the most important part, because this is the part where, this part right here is the most important part, because this is the part where like I need to, this like depends on my head shape. So if I put this too far back, it'll make my head look like long as fuck, and like who wants their head to look long as fuck for in real life? So this part right here is important. Okay, I like to brush it all the way to the side, and then a lot more gel. I ran out of this shit, y'all. I ran out of got to be, so I had to use some wet line. So I do it all in the back. Let me show y'all the back. I've never show y'all the back. So I'm gonna comb this first like this, just to make sure all of that is through. While this candle says what's coming is better than what is gone. Oh, word. I've had those candles for a long time and I've never read that. Must be for a reason that I read it today. So this top of my head part always get like very, I do whatever the fuck I want, so I have to reinforce that hoe. For real. You gotta reinforce all this shit. So do a little bit of this, and then I take this soft brush and then I just go through and brush it all down. And for right here, I take my comb and I do like a little, Whenever I see like this like little space right here, I just try to get some gel and just smush it in there as much as possible so I can get all the way down. Then I brush it. Child, this shit is pasted to my head. Pasted, okay? That's how I like it. So to finish it off, some got to be glue freeze spray. This really will honestly turn the bitch into a helmet, but it's so necessary. So after the freeze spray, I do cool air to really just seal it in. Take my brush. Okay, I just gotta fix this little part right here. This gets so messy. Okay, so now that that is done, my hair is pretty much done. Straight the back, and I'm gonna put my scarf on. Why is it so cold in this house? I'm gonna turn the air off. I always turn the air off and I forget to turn the shit back on. Then it be 77 in this house. This is like the worst part. Literally, you gotta scrub all of this off of your face. The cleanup of this is literally like the worst. I gotta scrub this off my face. I gotta make sure it's not on my ears. Look at all that like hair and stuff on my ear. Like, what if I walked out of the house with that stuck on my ear, y'all? I like for it to look really slick back, really neat, really clean, and just having the glue all stuck to my ears is just not gonna give me that. I put the bonnet on strictly for aesthetics. I don't know, I feel like the bonnet kind of softens the blow of the scarf. So I just got to be glue freeze sprayed my brows. I'm gonna fuck with the NARS. I have been absolutely loving my brows like this while my hair is blonde. I don't know, the natural brow just looks so fucking good. I mean, the only thing about concealing this is this shit requires so much precision. You can really make you a whole new eyebrow if you wanted to. Like a whole brand new eyebrow. Look at that. Yes. Baby, it's the brow for me. When I do my brows, I always start like down here, because in the event that I mess up or I put too much, it's easier for me to like spread it out. My skin has really been doing so good. I am so proud of my skin. Like, my skin really was tripping on me for like 2 years straight. Like, I'm not kidding. Maybe like 1.5 years. I thought it was my hormones, but the whole time it was just stress. I was just stressed out. And another thing that I learned is that I'm one of those people that can't drink sodas too. So I cut out the sodas, which I really didn't drink that much soda anyway, but now it's just very rare that I have a soda unless like I absolutely don't have anything else to drink, like at somewhere. Like Taco Bell, one of them places where I kind of gotta get a soda. I'm probably one of the only people that don't even know what a Baja Blast from Taco Bell tastes like. I don't like green stuff, so I don't know what it tastes like. This is Benefit brow pencil. I'm using this because my Fenty ran out. I just do a little, that's it. I ain't even gotta do a whole lot. That's really it. I need to reorganize my makeup. That's what I need to do. All right, I'm gonna take my Shape Tape and take that at the top. But yeah, like my skin has really come such a long way. Throughout this whole like process that I've been going through, like the breakup, you know, shit like that, I'm starting to learn my body a lot more, like what it responds to, what's stress, what's not stress, like just learning, really paying attention to my body, because now I have something to compare it to, you know. Now it's kind of obvious like what the shit was and what the shit won't, you know what I'm saying? Cutting at that right there. What? Look at that eyebrow, child, girl. Let me zoom y'all in some. I had acne a little bit right when I started high school. But to be honest with you, like when I look back on it, 9th grade was one of the hardest years of my life, bro. Like I got set up, first of all. I went to this like middle school that was, it wasn't a private middle school, but it wasn't public neither. Like you had to get accepted into it. And it was for smart kids or whatever. Me, you know what I'm saying, a smart kid, I was in that school. But there was only 300 kids in the whole school. So like we lived in this little bubble. Like it was just us and all we knew, and this all of our like weird, like smart kid interest. Like we were just super weird. Like bitch, I was wearing knee-high Converse. Okay, this is the time where we're talking about like just a really odd time here. Okay, I was one of them. I owned a pair of them. I don't give a fuck. I'm a bad bitch now. All right, I was a little weird bitch back then. I was listening to country music. Like I really had a fucking phase. Okay, had a little emo phase, but I blame it on that goddamn middle school. If I was hanging around people that were, you know what I'm saying, like myself, at a public school, then I probably wouldn't have encountered a lot of that stuff. So if I wouldn't have went to that super weird middle school, I probably would have had like I would have had a little bit more normalcy in my life. But considering I didn't, shit was weird. Then when I got to high school, it was this, mind you, the building that was our middle school was very small. There was only 300 kids. I don't know, the shit looked like a jail. There was bars on the windows. I don't know, it gave like I don't know. The middle school just looked depressing. It didn't look like a freaking middle school. It looked like a jail. 100 of each grade, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And yeah, so after I left that school, I went to a huge public high school, 3-4 floors. I don't remember how many floors Maury had, but it had a lot of floors, and it was a really, really big school. And it had a football team. Like we didn't even have no sports teams or nothing. It was just so different, like real life culture shock. Anyway, long story short, child, I almost failed in 9th grade because I was underneath so much stress trying to adjust to my new surroundings. Like, what is sucking dick? What is that? Sex? Huh? Like in my middle school, bro, we used to get in trouble for hugging. We had to give high fives. That's why I don't necessarily believe in sheltering kids. I know for a fact that my parents didn't mean to isolate me, like shelter me. I know they didn't, because they never did. Like I didn't have those type of parents. But that school that I went to definitely did. Dang, I was supposed to shave my mustache. Okay, yeah. So, all right, I just had to go do that real quick. But I know for a fact that my parents didn't like mean to shelter me, because they just weren't that type. They weren't those type of parents. But the middle school, the principal, she had a lot of weird rules about touching and personal space and things like that. So girl, when I got to the high school and I saw kids kissing in the hallway, like tonguing each other down in the hallway, I was like, what in the hell is jumping off in here? I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know anything. Like it was literally just a shock. I said all that to say that when I'm under stress, my body does not respond well to it, because that is the first year that my mom took me to the MAC counter to get some makeup to cover up my acne scars and things like that, because I was just under a lot of stress. I really can't believe that school ate me up and spit me out like that. Like I was really, really fighting for my life in that damn school. I was so scared of everything and everybody. I mean, I was just a timid person. I didn't really talk to anybody for real. I knew people probably was like, damn, that girl weird. And I was. I still am, because weird goes. I'm just learning more about my body and how it responds to stress and energy and things like that. Like nowadays, I will literally get in the car and I'll be on FaceTime, and I don't know what it is about FaceTime camera, but like now it's like I get in the car some days and my skin be hitting a little bit too hard. I be glowing. I be like, hold up, bitch, not hold up now, because you definitely glow different when you are with people that are good for your soul. Like everything is so much different now. Everything that I thought I liked, I just realized that, oh shit, well maybe I don't like that no more. You know what I mean? Maybe I never liked that. So I really do feel like a lot of my world just got kind of like changed, flipped, you know? I started losing friends, and I wasn't really like caring really, because I was just so focused in my own shit that it was just like, anybody that's supposed to be here gonna be here, anybody that's not supposed to be here gonna be gone. And that's just the way I looked at it. So I didn't look at it too deep. But when I tell you that I started to gain friends, like friends that mean shit, like meaningful friends, like soul path friends, soul ties, soul mate friends. The friends that I have now and the relationships that I have now are so freaking meaningful, bro. Like to the point where I get goosebumps sometimes, even in the way that I meet certain people, or I have like a certain like attraction or a certain like pull to somebody. And it always means something, bro. It always means something. And it's just crazy because motherfuckers is really aligned out here. Like I'm meeting people that are good for my soul, people that nurture my soul. I feel like when I first got separated, of course I went through like a little hoe phase, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a whole bunch of like dead end people that really didn't have no substance. And I got tired of that shit. Like I don't want to be no fucking hoe no more. Like y'all wasting my time. I either wanted something with more substance, or I ain't want nothing at all. Like leave me the hell alone, okay? Like I'm busy. You know, the whole shit was cool for a little while until it wasn't, and I got tired of it. And it's just like, okay, these niggas want my time, my coochie, my energy, but that's it. I ain't getting shit in return, but possibly some dick, which most likely is gonna be weak as fuck. So yeah, no thank you. I completely got turned off of niggas. Like at that point I was just like, yeah, nah, I don't even think. For a second I was just like, yeah, no, I don't know if I even like niggas right now. And it's like, once I started really focusing on myself, I started to see like who was really for me. Like I've never had more people in my life that understand me. Just looking at that just makes me feel so comfortable. Like I know that everything that I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing, and that confirmation just helps me. Like whenever I get discouraged about something, you know, like let's say like, damn, like I do miss that one friend. It's like they're gone for a reason, you know? And it's like, this is why. It's like, yeah, you don't have that friend no more, but I gained a like lifetime partner. One day there was a food truck outside of the apartment complex, and I was just like, let me just go see what it's talking about. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really even hungry for real, but I went there just to see what it was talking about. And so when I got out there, of course the line was long as hell, and I'm just like, okay, Jax, let's just, you know, wait for our food, wait for our turn. And while we were out there, you know, black people always gonna congregate. It was two black women that were talking, and one of them had a dog and one of them had a baby. And you know, we were just talking, and we really like kicked it off. Like the chemistry was, you know, obviously there, and they were cool as hell. And then, you know, Jax and her son, they were cool, and it was just cool. They were playing with the dog. It was just good vibes, you know? Me and the girl with the 2-year-old ended up becoming like really close really fast, and I feel so comfortable with her. And I know that this is work from God and the universe, because I feel like I've known the bitch my entire life. Like, and then I looked up our bond on the Pattern app. We had a past life family bond, and I never seen that before. And I'm like, bitch, you was my sister in a past life this whole time. Like, what? And I encourage everybody to download the Pattern app. It will give you confirmation about like why you feel the way you feel about things. And also they have this feature where you can run different bonds with people. So if you have like your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or you know, your best friend, anybody, you can run a bond with anybody on the Pattern app. It will just tell you the dynamic of the relationship, how they feel, how you feel. It's really crazy, like for real. That app is the CIA. But yeah, like I feel like I've known the bitch forever, and I was just like, this is just nothing but God in the universe. Just this girl is just a blessing to me. I look at her baby like he's mine. You know, she looked at Jax like he's hers. And I never really knew how much I needed a single mom friend until I got a single mom friend. And me and her literally like in the same boat. It just helps the day go by faster. And she kind of feel like my baby daddy a little bit. Like we kind of got like a little relationship, you know? But we be taking these kids all over the place and just making the best out of like a fucked up situation, because some days it's hard. Like being a single mom and I'm doing everything by yourself, you know, you don't want to complain and just be like, oh, I'm a single mom, I'm a single mom, I'm a single mom. It's just like you kind of just accept what the fuck the shit is. You put on your big girl panties and you do what you gotta do. I mean, some days are harder than others, especially when you have like outside factors. Like, it really requires so much patience. So when something in your day happens unexpectedly, any like small hiccup can really set me back. So if something small happens in my day to where like it affects my energy and I feel like my energy's messed up, it's like the energy that I needed for Jax. Or somebody uses up all my patience, it's like that's the patience that I need for Jax. I don't need to use up my patience, my time, or my energy on anybody else other than my baby, because I'm all that he has. With that, like, I just really have to focus on protecting my peace and protecting my energy. And sometimes you look like the villain, but guess what? Oh fucking well, this is my world. I don't give a fuck what character I play in your story. I'm the main character in my fucking story, so it don't matter. Like, sometimes you really just do gotta be okay with just being a bad guy. Fuck clearing your name. Fuck, oh, I don't want to look like this, I don't want to look like that. Fuck that shit. Fuck it. Fuck all that shit. But definitely makes the days go by faster having somebody that can relate to me, the same issues as me, grab the car seats, put them both in the same car, and we just be out here. And it's like 2 people is better than 1, you know. It's so much easier to do things with her. And Jax got a homeboy, they be in their own little world, we be in our own little world. And it's like I never knew how much I needed this bitch until now. And I never ever failed to remind her, like, bitch, I needed you. Like, we both be saying that to each other. That's crazy. Like, we really needed each other. If I would have never went downstairs to that food truck, it's like I met somebody that is here for the next chapter of my life. And number one, that feels great. It feels amazing because it's like I'm progressing. And I've just been coming across a lot of people that are just good for me. Good for me. And it's funny because the shit happens so unexpectedly. Like, it's literally so slick. It's so calculated. It's so planned out. It's like, wow, she's gonna be at this food truck. I'm at this food truck. Like, what are the odds? And I feel like anytime something like that happens, it's just destiny. Like, it's literally meant to be. What is going on right here? Do y'all see that? What is that? Oh, that's that fucking primer. Okay, so little note to myself, make sure I rub the primer all the way the fuck in, because I ain't got time for this. What is going on? Child, I ain't got no time for this right now. Wow. I love that for me. I'm gonna just buff this out, these edges. This always sucks when something like this happening to your makeup and something don't sit right. You be like, what the hell is that? Then I gotta redo this shit. And it's funny because, let me wet this. I really feel like she came into my life so I don't feel so fucking lonely all the time, because that's really, sometimes I like being by myself, but I felt lonely as to, you know, none of my other friends have kids. So, you know, it's just kind of like me and Jax, and everybody else just has their own things going on. So I did really get lonely sometimes. My best friend moved, so she doesn't live here in Virginia no more. And yeah, I just used to kind of get lonely a little bit. But I definitely think that that's why they came into our lives, me and Jackson's, because Jax needed a friend, I needed a friend. And what really broke my heart is that when I realized that the airplane that Jackson carries around all the time, he didn't start carrying that until after his dad left. He doesn't understand what the hell is going on. When I put those 2 and 2 together, it kind of just broke my heart, because I'm like, bro, this shit is really just not fair to my baby. Like, he does not get this shit. He does not understand it. He's like, where is my daddy? And it's even really sad whenever like they're on FaceTime and he's like hugging the phone to his chest and stuff. And it just really just, for real, it breaks the fuck out of my heart. I just felt like they came into our lives so me and Jax aren't so lonely. And like, same for them. All right, let me do some eyeliner. I kept looking at this one subscriber, like, I don't know, she just stood out to me. And she was telling me that she wanted to say, she felt inclined to like give me a message, and that she was having some like weird energy pulls towards me. And I knew that she didn't want to weird me out, but honestly, I was getting the same energy pulls towards her too. And I was just like, girl, like, no, you're not crazy. Like, I feel it too. So me and her were talking, just kind of like clicking. We were talking about goals and things that's going on in our lives. And like very quickly we discovered like why we cross paths. And it was just weird because she messaged Astro, the guy that did the past life regression, Astro Einstein. And he responded and said, she was like, hey, I found your page through Jaemajette and you know, blah 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 blah. He responds and says, how are you connected to Jaemajette? And she's like, oh no, I'm sorry, like I didn't mean to give off that impression, like I don't know her personally, but I was just trying to, I just watch her on YouTube and stuff like that. But when we got on the phone, shit just was connecting and clicking way too much, and I was just like, girl, told her, I said, we're gonna download this pattern app and I guarantee you that we have a past life family bond. I guarantee you we have a karmic link. You belong here. There was a reason why we crossed paths. We were both having these really strange, I wouldn't call them strange, but we were both having these like pulls towards each other. And then once we ran our bond in the pattern app, boom, past life karmic link, family in a past life, deep past life bond. Like me and this girl have traveled together and we felt that shit. It's crazy. I'm getting goosebumps. Meeting somebody after like kind of just going through like a little funk, you know, that I was just in, because this month I've just been unorganized, kind of just out of it, a little bit spaced out, not focused really. And that was the confirmation that I needed to let me know that, like, to remind me of like the bigger picture of all of this, that I'm here for a reason, we're all here for a reason, like let's get this fucking show on the road, for real, for real. And I was telling her like, bro, Astro is really in tune. When he said how you related to Jaemajette, he knew already that me and her had traveled together. He already knew. And I love, like, I'm not one of those YouTubers that I don't talk, like that don't talk to my subscribers or, you know, anything. Like I really do suck at texting back. Okay, like a text back from me is looking like 7 to 10 days. After that 10 days pass, you probably just won't get one, so just text me again. I just be busy. I be busy as hell. I just felt like very connected to her. She was telling me about like her gifts that the universe gave her, and I was talking about mine too. And like really honestly, every day my powers, my superpowers, they get fucking stronger. Today I knew that Naya was wanting Chipotle. Naya said, I'm starving, I can't focus, you know, I'm about to go get something. You know how you can't focus when you just hungry, like I can't think about nothing until I get something to eat. And I was like, oh, what you about to eat? And I knew it. The voice said Chipotle, and she said Chipotle. And it's like, I should have said it before. I always do that, where I should just be like, I know something, and then like I kind of like ask instead of like just telling. But like I'm trying to get out of that by like writing shit down, time stamping it. Like I should have typed that in my notes first, like Naya wants Chipotle, screenshotted it, and then asked her afterwards. So because I don't like that, like, girl, I was thinking that, or something told me, like that don't be enough for me, because every black person say that. Girl, oh girl, something told me. I've really started writing down a lot of my visions, my intuitions, my premonitions, anything that I feel, anything that I hear, I've been like writing them down and like time stamping them, screenshotting them, all that shit. But it's really crazy how me and that girl was just minding our own business, and boom, our paths just collided like that. Let me go get my lashes. So these lashes are from, I don't know if it's La Flare or LA Flare, but I kind of hope that it's La Flare, because, you know what I'm saying, Gucci La Flare, like that's funny as fuck. These are the NY Mink MN12, and do I have the box? These are like my favorite lashes. I'm manifesting that one day they just name these son of a bitches after me, put me on a box, something, do something. I mean, I have officially turned into a track blue eyelash bitch. That's me. It's official. Damn, I can never remember which size these motherfuckers go on. Like ever. What the hell? I don't think this goes over here. So I'm gonna put him over here. Wait, does this one go over here? What? Alright, so I'm gonna put this one on first, because I know which side this go on. But being a single mom, like any small hiccup in the schedule or your plans can like throw off everything, because it takes so long for you to catch up. It's hard to get back on track when you are, you know, off track or something interrupts it. So this past month was kind of stressful for me, just because I was just playing catch up the entire month. I had a good little momentum going, and then there were things that were out of my control. Are these on backwards? These are on backwards. I don't have time for this shit, okay? I don't. Figure it out. After I had just such a rough last couple of weeks, and this was definitely the confirmation that I needed to just keep going. Like, just keep going. I feel like everybody that's in my life now is here for a legit, like, this is the part of my life, like, this is when shit is like about to fucking blow. Everybody that's not in my life right now is not supposed to be here for this next chapter, and everybody that is coming in. And I feel so blessed because, like, God sent me someone who thinks like me, who feels the same way like me. Like, I've never met anybody who experiences feelings, emotions, the world exactly like me. And it's just like, I'm not over emotional, I'm not dramatic, like, I'm not all the things that I used to be called or I used to think about myself. I'm not any of those things. Like, I'm Jayla and I'm supposed to be like this. And here's somebody who feels and understands me and thinks just like me and feels just like me and, like, feels other people's shit just like me. Like, literally, it's like, at first I ain't had nobody that felt me. Now I got somebody that feel me. That is crazy to even think about. I never even knew that there was anybody who could. It's almost like putting on Jayla goggles and like a Jayla heart, like, and I never thought that somebody like that existed, but they do. And I'm so happy. I just feel so blessed. Like, this part of my life is preparing me for, like, what's about to come next. And I know it's gonna be major. I know it's gonna be huge. We about to shake some shit up for real. For real, for real. Like, for real, for real. And I'm so excited. This next chapter of my life is going to be fueled by pure passion. This shit finna get crazy. I don't have nobody in my way. Ain't nobody gonna get in my way. And I'm really here to do what the fuck I was supposed to be doing on this earth. It's like, not only do y'all get to watch it all transpire, but, like, you all are all connected to it. Like, really, look at that. So I'm about to just get some water right here just to get these edges. Ooh, fuck me, shit. Oh my God, no, what the hell? That was not supposed to happen. That was not supposed to happen. Wow. Okay. Like, you guys are all gonna be witness to this greatness and a part of it too. I can't wait till y'all see everything just go. Literally, from everything that I've been working on to just everything. I just can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to do it. It's like, I finally feel like I'm living my life for me. I feel so happy, so blessed. But, like, really, we just getting started here. We just scratching the surface. Like, this is just the beginning. So I guess that was just my little, like, life update, like, you know, type thing. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out. Bye.